if you're not putting yourself in uncomfortable situations, then you're likely not growing and you're not meeting your full potential as much as you don't want to. And I fall into that bucket sometimes, right? Sometimes I get lazy and like, I don't want to do it. And I'm like, and I know I could look at myself in the mirror and I know how hard I could work. Right. So like, depending on what I'm doing, like, I know, like, you can't fool yourself. You can fool anybody else, but like, you know what I'm saying? And it was like, the thing is just like the way you get out and do all these things and you're just keep pushing yourself is just, it's admirable. I love like everything about it, man. Like but to your point, what you just said earlier, right? Like we played at a high level of baseball in college, right? We played with some of the best in the country. A lot of them went on to be like some of the top players in the MLB, right? And to your point, there's no secret. Like, I'm not surprised that you're successful. It doesn't surprise me one bit, right? It's sort of the same. It's like, it's the framework of how you became a good person, how you became a good baseball player. And you could always say, oh, you could see it, right? You could see, and I could tell you, if you named me 10 people, which you're not going to do right now, I could tell you without you telling me if we catch up with like who is successful and who isn't. I like just guesstimate, because you kind of know, like it's hard work. Like there's no like, and just not giving up. It's like that attitude, and
success leaves clues. And folks were either leaving clues that, hey, you're going to be successful in whatever you do, or, good luck. You're rolling exactly. The
die. Totally. So that's awesome, man. So are you coaching at all? Are you doing anything where you're helping people yet? Have you rolled that out?
I am. And it's crazy because that wasn't my intention. My intention was to speak. But when I speak, organizations say, hey, when you leave, we're going to fall right back into where we were before you came. How can we keep this Larry Long Jr. train? Choo-choo. How can we keep this thing rolling? So I've been really fortunate. I work with a company called Hootsuite. I train their sales leaders across the globe. Some of their sales reps. Been working with some international teams. It's and I love that one-on-one coaching. It's just like in baseball. I mean, when we had small workouts, small group workouts, just the impact for you to be able to see someone progress and someone's confidence, someone's belief in themselves, and then they put it into action, they get results. You talked about production and performance. It's just amazing. It's like, wow, I played a small part in this. They executed on it. Boom, mind blown.
Yeah, totally. Founder of Walmart, Sam Walton. I was doing something with one of like the surveys where, which famous entrepreneur are you? And I was like diving into like each of their personalities. And Sam Walton he resonated with me in a way that I believe that you have the same thing, which is Sam Walton believed in people more than they believed in themselves, believed that they can do things that they didn't even think they could do, which I'm a big believer in. And I believe that you are as well, because people have these walls that they put up, right? These ceilings that they put up, they get into these boxes and it's just, they don't know any different. And until like they get outside that, and some people do it and get out of it, but a lot of people never get out of it. And it's sad to me because, I always say like the stuff that I do, right? If you took the same path that I took, you would be equally as successful because it's a skill set. I wasn't born with knowing how to generate leads or buy media online or do like, I'm me, right? At the core, I'm me. And then I ended up getting the privilege to be around some really smart people and learn some things over the years that now help me to the point where I'm at and I'm successful, right? If you did that, you would have been the same. Like at the same time, if I sat and spent some time with you just to show you what I know, I have no doubt in my mind you'd be. If the question would be, do you want it? It's because you need to be passionate about it to put the work in. And if you're passionate about it, there's no doubt in my mind that you would be successful. Because I mean, it's just it's like you said, it's the framework. Like at the core, whatever you focus on, you're going to be good at. You're going to make an impact on people's lives unto forever, forever.